Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in X Rebirth. Um, Recording this one a bit early. Well, it's Wednesday, November 11th, and I'll be uploading this on Monday. And it's not the. I probably. I probably shouldn't be recording right now because I'm not in the best of moods. But at the same time, I feel like I need to talk about. I need to just say talk. And also, this recording is a way for me to relax and stuff. So, here we go. The reason I'm not in the best of moods is because today was. I don't live in a bad neighborhood. My area is pretty good. Nice people, nice houses. And just the random person will mess things up. Because what happened today is around 10 a.m. Uh, we learned at my place that the neighbors across the street, oh, not across the street, but neighbor next door, tires slashed on their vehicles. Well, just the one vehicle. And when we checked, we found that same with ours. We had a slashed tire. So we changed it, filed a report with the cops. Then later on, actually not a couple hours, about 7 hours later, um, one of we learned, well, too late, after driving on it, we realized the other vehicle we had, its tire had also been slashed, and we had just driven across that, the person using the vehicle had driven across town and back on it. And they actually didn't make it get back all the way home before they realized it was flat, so we don't think there's any damage to the rim yet. We'll have a look in the morning, because it was pitch black out when we were changing the tire. So, yeah, that happened. Two flats, two separate vehicles. That's going to be expensive. And the thing is, the worst part about it is I don't think we're ever going to hear about these guys. We filed police reports, but once again, they're just tire slashers. They random acts of assholery. Um, yeah. So, not going to get any justice done. And the only thing we can do now is what we're going to do is we're going to be setting up security cameras with a nice bright spotlight that'll motion detect. So anyone trying it again, they're going to get a nice bright light shined in their face with a video camera underneath it. So, yeah. I wish we didn't have to do it. Wish we could trust people not to, because, once again, Big Brother kind of thing, right? Set up big video cameras everywhere, but at the same time, we need to do it, because we can't, my family's not well off. We can't afford, to replace tires regularly and stuff. Like, we get by, and I can afford a decent computer, but at the same time, we're kind of counting the dollars, not pennies, but definitely the dollars. So, and we have a communal family pool, so even if so it doesn't matter where we were living, if this happened to one of us, it'd affect all of us. So, that happened. And I think that's it. Oh, I guess one other thing is, I guess some of you at this point may be wondering, well, why aren't you just talking, why aren't you discussing this with your friends or something? I tried. I sent a few messages to a few people I thought I could talk to about this. They're not responding, which is about on par. I usually have these people have about a 50% response rate on the instant messaging stuffs, and I don't text. I don't want a texting plan. I don't want, they're expensive. I'm happy with my $10 a month pay-as-you-go, just calling, no text messaging, and I don't even use it. My money carries over to the next month, so my phone every month becomes more and more valuable because I don't use the minutes, because I don't call people. I don't see the need to text. If I want to text you something, I'll grab a Wi-Fi network and send you an instant message over Facebook or Steam. Only one of my friends use Twitter, so, and that's not a very good platform for a private discussion anyways. So that just leaves the few of you who watch these. No, I guess there's 77 of you who watch these on and off. So, but, yeah. Hope you guys don't mind me doing this. It just, recording and talking to people about this kind of makes me feel a bit better, and it does feel good to get this off my chest, even though it's kind of upsetting, because I like my car. Like, I actually got a new one recently. It's same make, same model, different year, but I like it. It's got too many toys, which is an odd thing to say. The only thing it doesn't have, I think, is rain sensing window wipers. It even has a sunroof, but too many toys. Heated seats, I don't need those. At the same time, I like the car. I like my old car, and having someone vandalize something I care about is a bit upsetting. Like, and like I know last time I can't sleep. Like if I didn't say get this off, it'd be a kind of a like my family knows what I'm going through. We're all going through it right now. Uh, my dad's the one who works on most of our vehicles, so he's probably worse of it. He's at, and I'm slowly taking. I'm going to be taking over someday, but not yet. Guess that's all I really have to say. For those of you who watched this far, thank you for listening. There's not much you could do to make this better, but at the same time, just listening and is enough. I guess you could like this video if you really wanted to. Maybe comment. Alright, I guess that's it. Anyways, on to better news. The X3, the 3.0 patch notes have been, at least the second level beta has been released. And current, not advertised features yet on the forums, but things that have been discovered by looking at the patch files and stuff like that and what they've released is, for the, well, starting at the top of my list because I took notes for this. Yeah, I actually took notes for once. Dangerous, like, for those of you who watch my X2 videos, the nebulas that can cause damage, like drain shields and stuff, they've re-implemented those, so now, what's it called? Foul Affliction's not going to be the only place that's dangerous in the X universe. So, well, we can expect to see, like, nebulas, ion storms, they're making a return. They're not in present yet, because those are features that are mainly going to be present in the Teladi outpost, but they're looking into regions in this, in this universe, in these sectors, that they can place these effects. There's going to be a crafting system for you can make gifts and tools, because apparently there's a way to actually get on these stations and hack them from the inside, which I had no idea existed. So actually, while we're talking about that, let's head over into a nearby station and have a look at that. See if I can find one of these things. And yeah, these crafting items will be used for gifts in the small talk minigame, which is having second phase. There's going to be a second phase to the small talk mission. So you get the basic rewards, which is what we're going to get. That you can go to make it. Then there's a second round, which is harder, that you use to get better rewards. Have you seen my earlier episodes? You saw me using the cargo scan mode to collect crates out in the void. There's a new kind of crate that actually has a lock that you need to bust off. New trade and targeting software is for the player ship. I'm not sure what the new. Actually, here we go. The notes. Like for example, the new trade software. Right now, when you make a trade, you can only have 3 cargo runs. The trade software increases that up, I think, up to 7 in the coming patch. And now the targeting computer can now cycle between subsystems, so no longer just, like, as you can see here, I'm targeting the succulus. I'm pointing with my fingers, as you can see. As you can see down here, I'm currently targeting the succulus, which I still haven't named. But you'll be able to target through, like, the subsystems, like a turret, the engines, jump drive, that sort of stuff. New auto refuel order, which I think that would make 3 of them, which I don't really use. I manually fuel up, although the stations automatically fuel. The encyclopedia will in the 3.0 patch will have the build costs for every station. Why isn't the sidebar menu coming up? Oh well. But yeah, so if you go through, you can see how much it'll cost you to build these ships. Oh, excuse me. You can also, coming patch, feature returning from X3, you can manually set the prices in your stations, so if you don't want to let the station buy them at ridiculous, like, say, in this system, when you first open a station, it always offers really high prices for energy cells. Like, I will buy these $5 energy cells for 20 credits, so of course the AI is going to take advantage of that, because, holy crap, good deal. But you can actually set it down to a more reasonable price, say 5 or 6 credits, so your station won't swamp out its money right away. And you can also set the manual sell price, so you can sell really low as well. If your stations have a radar dish, which I'm adding onto my stations, you'll be able to set this station to actually scan the entire galaxy for deals. So trading ranges is now galaxy-wide, not just over DeVries. They're rebalancing the mission payouts to be more, so you can it's easier to make a career off doing missions. A new type of missile is apparently is labeled EMT. yeah, not EMT. That's emergency medical. I'm talking about EMPs, like electromagnetic pulses. Oh, and I'm being attacked. I'll finish off these Reavers, and then I'll get back to talking about 3.0. Okay, actually, I can probably talk in a fight. Oh, another real cool feature. The map, the universe map, which I'll bring up after this fight. It's 3D now, so full. It's like in Homeworld, you'll have a 3D universe map. So it's looking like in a few patches, maybe by the 5.0 or something, or maybe a full-on another DLC, we'll be able to get full-on Homeworld style tactical interfaces is what I'm hoping for. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a dev. I cannot promise these things. But at the same time, it's looking like we're getting close. Oh, another feature which they're testing, it might not make it out into the 3.0 patch, but it's currently in the beta test of the 3.0, is if you fly out into empty space, when you hit the empty zone regions, you can it spawns a random build point. So technically now there is now an unlimited amount of build point. Well, apparently there could at this point at the 3.0 be an unlimited amount of build spaces. You'll just be building over up here, in here, up over there, down here, and down here. So we could so yeah, like I said, we could be seeing more build zones, so we could actually build these huge trade empires, and it's also opening up for AI expansion as well, building these new zones and stuff. And maybe, if we're really lucky, we'll even be able to see building our own highways.
This is the Albion Skunk. Requesting permission to die.
So that's looking really cool. So there's a lot of cool stuff look like they're on the way, and I'm really looking forward to the 3.0 patch and the DLC. I'm not testing the DLC. I still haven't been able to get a hold of Ego. Oh, okay, what just happened where it was the manager's way over there saying, oh, thank you for saving our station. So yeah, apparently if we have hacker chips in our inventory, which we should check. My own status, where's inventory? I have hacker chips, okay. Apparently if we look for some panels, let's see, let's have a look around. I always think those look like penguins from way off, those little white bags. Is this one? Access denied. In here, maybe? Yeah, what I'm looking for is a hack point. Apparently we can currently hack these stations from the inside out. No, that's a vending machine. Can we just walk in straight into the Sister's office? Nope. Over here? Nope. That's door's locked. Manager, that'd be kind of silly if we could actually hack in front of right in front of the manager. Oh, here's a panel over here. Nope. There's never any panels in here. Oh, but there's stuff in here. Hello, random guy. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Oh. Oh, that's another thing. Apparently there's new small talk committee. There's now new small talk dialogues, including one about the gate in Albion. So I guess it's kind of confirmed that the new DLC is going to be taking place beyond a gate in this area, I think. Exhaustless Mine? Yeah, right here. It is going to be going through Exhaustless Mines. Just by that new dialogue option, which if you are on the forums, you can go into the, ooh, this looks like it. No. So apparently you can hack, I just don't know how. I have the hacker chips. That should be something I explore in another episode, because I've never done that before. But yeah, apparently the places you can hack are labeled, have special labels and stuff. Hello, guy. Don't mind me. Just looking for things to hack. Maybe over there. That'd be kind of silly if we could hack something important from over here. No. So if we have time, actually, I'll set a course for a nearby production. I know where we can go. The solar energetics. We'll go there. Have a look around that station. But yeah, overall, this game is it's coming along extremely well. It's looking. I have a lot of fun even in the 2.5, and it looks like it's only going to get better with the unlimited build zones. With the potential for unlimited build spots, we might even see a later patch where we can build our own highways, which would be amazing. Because I know what I do. First highway I build, it'd go from darned hot air. It'd go from Gushing Springs straight to darned hot air, just straight across there. Nice, good shortcut, and maybe one to Scorched Aura. Man, Reavers are everywhere, and they're shooting at me. Okay, targeting. Am I pressing the right button to target? Yeah. Whoops. Don't want to shoot the station, and damn it. Okay, there. And kaboom. Man, they're everywhere. Fire missiles, which I don't nearly use enough. And I should switch guns. Oh, I took some damage in the last episode. I still haven't fixed that. Next time I near an engineer, I should talk to one to get that fixed. Now, for a second there, I thought the station was complaining to me that I was shooting at them, because I was. Yeah. One thing I still want to see is either a DLC or just a patch where they actually allow you to rebuild debris. I'd like to see these habitation modules fully up prepared, doing something for the economy. Like, yes, I'd still like the debris to be a playground where I could build my own little private trading empire and stuff like what I'm doing right now. But at the same time, these old clunkers are not very good to look at. Also, it'd be pretty cool if debris had their own space stations I could build where I could get a production, get my own station, Terran stations built with the old white Terran, because these things are old and rusty and stuff. I like some nice sleek white stations like what the Terrans had in X3 Terran Conflict and X3 Albion Preload, because those were the stations were freaking oversized. Mind you, the stations would not be oversized in this kind of scale, because the stations here, they're all Terran kind of scale. But yeah, those stations were beautiful, but due to the AI and pathing AIs flying around the art, word of advice, fly in X3 games, don't use the autopilot in Terran space. It sucks. Like, I love the Terrans and all, but with their ridiculously overpowered ships, hard to get a hold of and hard to get armed, but it makes sense because Terrans are really paranoid in those games. Like, these Terrans here, they're desperate for help, which is why they're so trusting. Okay, let's go check solar energetics. Look for some panel to hack. Let's see. I don't think there's anything interesting on those wrenches. Most of them are just landing platforms and stuff. Let's find the commercial district or administration. Okay, this is going to take forever, so I'm going to do it this way. Solar energetics, service personnel. Oh, nothing but spacecraft workshops. Okay, plot course. Pick a random one and go. Down we go. Whoa, that's not where I want to go. I want to go around. Here we go. Let's talk and see what we can find. Yeah, I've logged 400 hours in this game. I'm approaching 400 hours logged in this game, and I'm still finding new things. I don't think hacking in stations is hacking interiors of stations is a new thing, because one of the things is they've added labels to these terminals apparently, and it's still only in the second beta second beta release, so they didn't say added terminals in on the interior stations. They said they added labels, so gotta find them. Okay, administration hasn't. Nope. What are those things? Kerbals? No. What are those? No. This guy? I have hacker chips. I'm not seeing it, so that's another thing I have to look for. Diplomatic aid and interior hacking. This looks like something you should be able to hack. But no. Oh well. Anyhow, thanks everyone for watching and listening to that little dump near the beginning. I appreciate it, and I really appreciate your views. If you've seen this far, please please remember, if you want to help me out, you can leave a like or a comment. I accept both. Well, yeah, I'm not into censorship, so I'll always leave comments on. If I ever turn off comments, I'm gonna need to be shot. You're a Terrence, you should know. I want to get down there. Can I get down there? Can I crouch jump? I'm on top. Yes. A leap. Yes. Ah, invisible wall. Boo. Oh, maybe if I do this. Jump. Nope, invisible wall. Oh well, I'll see you guys in the my next episode, where it will be more upbeat, and I'll probably hopefully have more to do. Oh, that station you saw me flying around near the beginning? That was the metalworks yard. That station I'm still not sure if I like or not. I was doing some checking. I'll quickly switch over to my notes for a second. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be needing to expand the metalworks yard any. I think it may have been a bad investment, because there's one other thing I was looking at for the production chains that needs silicon, which is what the other thing that yard produces. But my integrated viewer VForge still also produces silicon at a surplus per hour, so I'm not sure if I'm going to need it. I'll have to wait and find out though as I finish building up my stations. So yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, bye. I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.